Well, hello, Mr. Fish. How are you?
Oh, well, hello. I'm very, very well. How are you?
Teaching children online. It's a little bit scary, a little bit challenging, much more so than actually teaching children face to face. Mainly because when you have a student physically in front of you, it's very different from actually communicating and teaching through a screen, because they can become distracted very easily, because at home they have so many distractions. So grabbing and holding their attention can become quite complicated when you're teaching online. So what do? Well, I'm going to share with you 5 quick ways that you can teach your students online and grab, capture and hold their attention for longer. Hello, I'm Miranda and I teach children English as a second language through drama. And here are my 5 quick ways of grabbing children's attention and maintaining their attention for longer when teaching online. So first of all, let's put away Mr. Fish. And let's open up our computer and start teaching. Now, the first tip is, let's have a look at number 1. Make sure your eye level is set correctly. Now, it may seem like quite an obvious thing, but it's strange how many times we can see when we see people online that the eye level is not set at their actual eye level. So when we're looking at people teaching online, we can see, for example, right up their nose, or for example, their forehead, or only their chin, or all of the ceiling, because the camera of the computer is not set actually at their eye level like this. So what we need to do, the first tip to try and hold children's attention, is to put the eye level at the correct level. Now you can do this by using a tripod, a type of a tripod at home, or just by using a big pile of books or an old box, like, for example, this one. So all I need to do is put my box on my table before I start teaching and put my PC on top, and ta-da! Immediately the eye level is correct. My students don't see right up my nose and I can connect with them better. So eye level is important. Another thing also with eye level is when you are talking to your students, try not to talk to them. We are attracted to actually speak to the screen. We can see our students' faces on the screen. But when we talk to them, it's better to look directly at the camera, because then we look as though we're looking directly at their faces in their eyes and not, for example, down or up. Okay. So that's strategy number 1. Let's have a look at number 2. Light up your face. It's so important that when we are teaching online that we are really well lit, because that helps grab our students' attention. If we're very dark, or we're lit from behind, we look very murky and our children can't see our facial expressions and our eyes. So make sure that you are lit from in front, and that can be by just placing your computer in front of some natural light like a window, or you can have, for example, a round ring light that is very bright on your face. Or if not, if you're teaching from home, for example, just grab a light that you have around your house, place it in front of your PC like that, put the light up, so your face is really well lit. Okay, so I'll put that over the back there. Just make sure it's really bright. Lots of brightness, it will help maintain their focus. So that's number 2. Let's have a look at number 3. Stand up. Now, I can't emphasize what a great idea it is to actually stand up when you are teaching, because you become a lot more energized. Now, if you can stand up, it's great. You become more energized, you're more flexible and versatile to move around, grab visual aids or flashcards or things like that. And we can also transfer this positive energy that we are really energized also to our students. So it really helps their energy levels too. Standing up is a great way. Also transitioning between one activity to another. Whereas if you are sitting down, what happens to our energy? It immediately goes very slow. So our energy goes down, our children's energies go down too, and that, so we don't want that, we want to keep the energy up. So by standing up, we're a lot more energized. Okay, so let's have a look now at strategy number 4. Use theatrical props. Now, when you are teaching online, you don't have children physically in front of you, we need to find ways of attracting their attention. And we can do that not just by our facial expressions or our energy. That's one things that are really good, but we also need something extra to surprise our students. So, for example, when we can, we need to start introducing and incorporating props, theatrical props, visual aids that can help really capture and capture their attention and surprise our students. So visual props like a hat, even a wig, a costume, or even when, for example, you're singing songs, you can use like theatrical props, like a butterfly, like this one, for example. So lots of different things, colourful things that will really capture your children's attention when learning. Yes. Okay, whoop, I'm losing my butterfly. Let's have a look at number 5, our last strategy, brain breaks. Now, when children are sitting down for long periods of time at the computer, like us adults, it's very, very draining. It's very boring as well. Children need to be active. So the best thing that we can do is incorporate in our lessons some brain breaks where we can actually get our children physically active. So they're not always sitting down. So that can be through a song, through a dance, through some exercises, or just going to fetch something around their home, like a teddy bear or something a colour of something that they can bring back and show you on screen. So they're actually still learning, still educational, but you're giving your students some brain breaks from just sitting in front of the PC all the time. Okay, so those are 5 quick ways that you can put into practice straight away to help really hold children's attention for longer when teaching online. I hope you find them useful. Give them a try. I can't wait to hear also how they get on. And until next time, remember, be theatrical.